Hello there, this is Flita Costa. Welcome to Craftomind and new video. Hope you are doing well, and in today's video we shall see how I made these cushion covers out of old fabrics. Now these are four in number, two of this kind and two of this type. They are almost similar. It's like one is the inversion of the other. Hope you like the video and see you at the end. Before I start with any project, I like to draw and write the requirements. I like to picture everything properly and then I start with the process. Here on this piece of paper you can see the illustration. At the top you can see how I want the cushion covers to be, followed by the requirements. Here I have the pieces cut out already. I chose to go with a purple theme this time and collected whatever fabric that I had in purple color. Thankfully I had a good amount of lavender colored fabric, which you can see here, and I'm planning to use this for the backing of the cushion covers. So here I'm deciding the order in which I'm going to stitch them. Let's begin stitching. Firstly, I have to make a long strip of one single color. I rolled these strips and kept so that they don't get tangled with each other and make a chaos. So here all the strips are ready and now we shall begin with the actual stitching. Stitching the first two strips. Stitching these two strips may seem easier, but you have to be really sharp to make them proper. For example, the alignment has to be proper, one over the other, and the angle also should be maintained while you stitch, otherwise you'll get unnecessary bumps and inequalities after you are done stitching. It is quite slow, so I shall fast forward it. Two strips done. Here I'm just making sure that there are no unnecessary pinches. Attaching the third strip now. For the first two strips it was easy to hold and stitch, but when the third strip came it was not easy, as it was satin also and it was slipping off my grip. So therefore I preferred pinning as I do for other projects, and for other projects I also do tacking, but that I wouldn't be doing here because that is a time consuming thing and this is for my personal use. So yes, only pinning for now. Well, I don't want to bore you, so we'll fast forward it. Yes, and we stitch the third side. Now stitching the fourth strip. So as you can see here, all the four pieces are stitched together. Now I shall go for ironing. I was working around the same time on the pink quilt patchwork that is uploaded on my channel, and yes, you can see the sponge in the background here. For the shape, I cut out a triangle from a newspaper, and I shall use this to cut triangles out of this stitched straps. I want to make the most of this patchwork, so I'm trying to reduce as much as wastage as I can, and therefore placing the triangle in such a way that very minimum amount of patch is wasted. So while I was doing baby quilts, I was checking out for ideas, and I found this pattern, this particular pattern online, and I thought of making cushion covers using that patchwork, and I hope it turns out to be good. So let's see how it looks at the end. I want you to note that lavender has the maximum length in this triangle, that is, it forms sort of a base for this triangle. So in the triangle that we cut next, purple will form the base, that is, purple will be of the maximum length in the next triangle. Now once again, lavender will form the base, and followed by another triangle with purple as its base. Continuing in this manner, we have 4 triangles with lavender base and 4 triangles with purple base. So I was a little short of some fabric for the last triangle, and I tried to adjust it with some leftover fabrics. Here we go, the pieces with lavender base. 1, 2, 3 and 4. I want to arrange them in this manner, in a manner in which they look like concentric squares. After I stitched 2 triangles, this is the one with the lavender base. It gives a patchwork with lavender as the outermost square. And this is the one with the purple base. You can see that lavender forms the interior square here. This is when all the 4 triangles are joined together. You can see the beautiful patchwork. I just have to run iron over it. And this is the other one. After I prepared these 2 patches, I realized that these 2 patches are different, and I have only one of each kind. And I wanted a pair. Therefore, I had to do the whole thing again. So I started with the procedure again by cutting the strips and joining them, then cutting the triangular pieces, then joining them again. And that I haven't recorded because it was exactly the same thing of what we have just seen so far. Here are all my 4 pieces ready. For the back, I shall use this lavender cloth as we discussed earlier. I have already cut 4 pieces of it. After doing the seams, this is how it looks. Now I shall cut these and stitch it to my patchwork. Since I've stuffed in big pillows into these pillow covers, they look a little disfigured. This is another project which I started last year and finished now in 2023. I have only 2 cushions of this size, this particular size. I wish to make more too for the other covers that I made. For now, I have stuffed in some pillows which were soft inside just to show you. And yes, if you liked the video, please like, share, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon so that you're notified when I upload my next video. Comment your views. How was it? How was the video? Whether you would like to implement the same with your old fabrics or the leftover fabrics. And see you in the next video. Bye bye.